In today's video, we will discuss an alien species seen in various colors. This species possesses the power to hack even the Omnitrix and control any machinery. So, I decided to cover all about galvanic mechamorphs, from start to finish. We'll learn a lot about galvanic mechamorphs and upgrade. So this video is going to be very interesting, my friend. So, like the video now and let's begin. Upgrade, also known as galvanic mechamorphs. Where did it all start and who created it? First, we want to know about this entity. This galvanic concept begins when Azimuth travels from Galvan Prime to their moon Galvan B, which is also a moon of the Galvans. Upon arrival, he finds everything lifeless and empty, prompting Azimuth to think, why not conduct an experiment here? But that experiment fails, and unknowingly a species gets created, and as it is, no normal species was created. It was a very intelligent species, and it was capable of merging with anything. It means that they can merge with any machinery which can enhance their power a lot. Azimuth created such a species back then. And in a very short time, all the galvanic people shaped their planet to their liking. They respected Azimuth a lot and considered him their leader, but Azimuth wanted them to leave their planets to themselves and run their planets according to their wish, and thus the creation of galvanic mechamorphs began. Later, after some time when Azimuth made Omnitrix, he included this one's DNA along with other alien species. That's when we officially saw the upgrade. Ben used upgrade in the classic Ben 10 most of the time. He controlled many things by using it and won many fights as well. Whenever he got upgrade, it became easy for him to understand any alien tech, because by merging with them, he could easily understand who used it and how. He always defeated those villains by customizing them according to his wish. Then we saw upgrade many times in the show, which were used temporarily. Then another upgrade appeared, but this time we didn't see it through Ben. We get to see this through Kevin. When Kevin absorbed the Omnitrix of Ben, he got the power of many different aliens. At that time, we saw that Kevin got the upgrade's galvanic mechamorph's power, and he was misusing the power of upgrade to trouble people. But after some time, Kevin loses that power. But even after that, we saw that Kevin now has the power of the upgrade when he is with 10 aliens. When it mutates, it gets the power of upgrade. Now, we don't know whether it could merge with things at this time or not, because it never used this power of upgrade in this mutated form. Let's set this galvanic mechamorph aside for now and focus on the other galvanic mechamorph above it. Because this galvanic mechamorph is very dangerous, and this is seen in a Ben 10 classic movie. In Ben 10 Destroy All Aliens, Azimuth's dad gets mechamorph armor and becomes a galvanic mechamorph. This shows how strong galvanic mechamorphs are, as Azimuth's dad uses Galvan's power effectively. Ben has never used upgrade's power like this. When Azimuth's dad used Mechamorph's power, Ben was not even able to defeat him. In fact, he defeats all the aliens of Ben alone as well. Any alien Ben was getting transferred to. He was easily defeating it, and nothing was working on him. We don't see any other Galvan upgrades in Ben 10 Classic. We directly see it in Alien Force, a galvanic mechamorph, and we get to see that when Ben goes on a date with Julie, and in that episode, a galvanic mechamorph named baz-l is in trouble. Stuck under something heavy. Unable to escape, he sends a notification for help. Plus, he cuts off his hand to release a pet named Ship. Ship finds plumbers to help him. In the same episode, a small galvanic mechamorph is seen, which is a pet. At first, Ben thought that it is attacking him, so Ben also started fighting with it. But Ben realizes that it is not like that. It is trying to tell him something, and then Ben listens to Julie. And when they go to that place, it is seen that there is a galvanic mechamorph stuck there, and it is none other than baz-l. Then Ben transforms into Humangasaur, saves that galvanic mechamorph. Baz-l then fixes his ship, and he runs back to his planet, but he leaves the ship here on Earth, and Julie keeps the ship with her and trains it. And it can transform into things just by looking at them, so Forever Knight's steel ship. And at that time, the color of the ship changes, and it turns from green to red, and it attacks Julie and Ben's team. He starts doing this, but after a lot of convincing by Julie, he understands that it is no one but his friend Julie. Then, Ship returns to its original state and turns green and teaches the Forever Knights a lesson. After that, we saw Ship many times. We started seeing him in almost all the series of Ben 10 because he was Julie's pet, and whenever Ben's team needs help, they go and ask for help from Ship. But we also see another Galvanic Mechamorph in Ultimate Alien series, which is a Mechamorph guard, and we see him when Ben's ultimate aliens are overpowering him, and he goes inside the Omnitrix. To fix it, Gwen and Kevin make plans, however both have different plans. Gwen plans to go to the Omnitrix, while Kevin heads to Azimuth. So both follow their own plans. One goes inside Omnitrix, and Kevin goes to meet Azimuth. Arrives on the Galvan planet to meet Azimuth, but encounters a Mechamorph guard, which is a Galvanic Mechamorph species. Kevin tried a lot at that time, but this Mechamorph was huge. He couldn't stop it and was severely beaten by the Galvanic Mechamorph, and it would have continued if Azimuth hadn't arrived just in time to intervene, and we got to see a very big Mechamorph in this. Normally, we don't get to see such a big Galvanic Mechamorph. After that, we do not see any other Galvanic Mechamorph in Ultimate Series. We see it in Ben 10 Omniverse, and this Galvanic Mechamorph that we will get to see this time is different from all the Galvanic Mechamorph that we have seen till now, because this one isn't a simple Mechamorph, but it's in a mutated form. Now, Azimuth did not want to create it at first place, but it gets created by mistake, which was an incomplete Galvanic Mechamorph, yellow color in the beginning, and not very powerful. He tells Azimuth many times that Azimuth, fix me. But Azimuth ignores him and does not fix him. That's why he takes Azimuth's assistant Albedo with him, and he does some experiment with Halex. Due to which, at first people think the malware ended, but later a new, stronger-looking red malware appears. This time, it appears to have no weaknesses at all. Normally all the Galvanic Mechamorph that we've seen, it merges with the things, but malware starts absorbing things within itself. Then we get to know that it has become very strong and has done a lot of great things. One of Ben's powerful alien, the Feedback, which is Ben's most favorite alien. It even ended that in Ben 10 Classic. Plus, Malware had a very big hand in getting Omnitrix made, because he had brought the blueprint and also helped Dr. Psychobos many times in collaboration with him. In Omniverse, Malware, along with other dangerous, powerful villains, has put Ben Tennyson in trouble many times. In Ben 10 Omniverse, we saw not just one Galvanic Mechamorph, but many, including those who became museum guards. The work of these Galvanic Mechamorph is that the Galvans made great inventions which they decorated in the museum, so they take care of their very old things which are in the museum. Now these were simple Galvanic Mechamorphs, but I'll tell you about the next one from an alternate universe. We see this when Prime Ben and Ben 23 visit Mad Ben's timeline. In that episode, we see an alternate universe Galvanic Mechamorph through Ben 23 named Techno Bubble. It's a blue-themed Galvanic Mechamorph that Ben 23 transforms into, and as soon as they transform into Galvanic Mechamorph, they fight with Maltruant. And the two fusions that we got to see of Techno Bubble and Clockwork, with the help of their fusion, they were able to go out of that timeline. After that, we get to see another unique Galvanic Mechamorphs come out. And we get to see this near Ben 10,000, and we see this when Eon is repeatedly stealing the Time Beast eggs and brings them back to life. So Ben 10,000 had to go back several times to fix it, and he saw his proto-truck and 10-speed is broken, so it transforms into Uprig and turns them into a time cycle. Uprig, who is a fusion of Upgrade and Jury Rig, created this time cycle, and only because of this they are able to stop Maltruant in the end. In Omniverse, we haven't just seen Galvanic Mechamorphs to some extent. We also see another powerful one in the Omniverse, who is strongest among them, appearing in a unique fusion form called malgax, due to Vilgax. Vilgax transforms Malware's body into armor, and once he wears it, Vilgax becomes malgax, greatly increasing his power. He was already strong, but with Malware's power he becomes even more formidable. He doesn't get defeated quickly. They couldn't stop him. Ben used many of his aliens. He even used Atomix, the second most powerful alien, and even Atomix couldn't stop him. In the Ben 10 Reboot, we also see more Galvanic Mechamorphs. At first, we see this Reboot Galvanic Mechamorph near the Reboot Ben. It appears to be a purple-colored Galvanic Mechamorph. In our classic Ben Tennyson timeline, the Galvanic Mechamorph we saw was green. However, in the Reboot alternate timeline, the Galvanic Mechamorph we see near Ben Tennyson's upgrade was of purple color. But now it doesn't mean there was a difference in their powers, there was only difference in their colors. The power of upgrade was almost the same for both. The thing which our Reboot upgrade does, and the same thing which our classical version also upgrades used to do. But now let's forget the color and move on to our next unique Galvanic Mechamorph, which is Glitch, and it's not a pure Galvanic Mechamorph. This one is made from half Galvanic Mechamorph DNA and half Ben's DNA. When Upgrade tried to get inside Omnitrix to hack it, then we saw that Upgrade's DNA was erased from it. We come to know about this when Ben goes inside Omnitrix. Then we see that inside Omnitrix we get to see a same-looking Ben, which is Glitch, which helps Ben a lot, even at the end. When the Omnitrix reboot is being done, it merges with a car and automatically takes out Ben's entire family. But after coming out of the Omnitrix, we saw that the Glitch loses one of its abilities. Now he is not able to shapeshift. Like when he was inside Omnitrix, we saw that he was able to easily merge with any object, but as soon as he came out of Omnitrix, he was reduced to just a car. But by being out there, he helped Ben many times, in the form of that car. And then we get to see the next Galvanic Mechamorph, not through Omnitrix, but through Kevin's Antitrix. When Kevin used the aliens of his Antitrix, only then we get to see this bootleg, which was a mutant hybrid Galvanic Mechamorph, and it also had the same upgrade powers. We got to see some extra powers with this bootleg. And this is a blue-themed Galvanic Mechamorph. And if I talk about the looks, I think Bootleg has the most dangerous look. We got to see a little unique look of this. All the Galvanic Mechamorph, we saw their look was almost the same, but we got to see some changes in it, and I felt it is a little unique and cool too. This time we got to see the last Galvanic Mechamorph of this video in the future of Ben 10 Reboot, and that is a movie of Ben 10 Reboot. We got to see a Ben 10,000 movie. And in the same movie, we get to see a future alternate version of Glitch. Now, the Glitch of this future version which we got to see had significant changes in its body structure compared to the previous Glitch as the car we saw, but the shape of this one I could not understand what shape it actually was. Now, I don't know about its powers, but I felt that it was much more powerful than the normal Glitch. When it merged with Gwen, we saw how powerful it was. This Glitch reminded us of a ship. The ship was also a dynamite, small but fierce, just like Glitch. So with this future version of Galvanic Mechamorph, we completed all the Galvanic Mechamorphs shown in Ben 10 series in this one video. So first of all, I want you guys to tell me in the comments, which Galvanic Mechamorph did you find the most dangerous? In case of looks, I liked two Galvanic Mechamorph the most. One with Antitrix, and another from Destroy All Aliens with Azimuth's dad. In terms of powers, I found Glitch's power very dangerous. So now whoever has reached till here in the video, go to the video and give a like right now because you have just watched the video till the end. Friends, whoever is my new audience on this channel, who might not be familiar with what I do here, let me explain. I create videos about Ben 10 and various aspects of pop culture. I've produced a wide range of videos covering Ben 10, Marvel, DC, and more, and I keep them uploaded on my channel for everyone to enjoy. So if you're a fan of these topics, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel.